just kidding. Right?
So let's turn this camera off.
Why?
She has allergies, guys, because she's allergic to annoying bitches. Ever heard of it? Yo, this is insane. Why are we recording right now?
Because you have to vlog through it. You
don't though, like you really don't. My girl's going through it because people are annoying.
Oh!
Did someone just like try you?
No, I just actually had a really sweet conversation with a friend. Okay, let me tell. Can I just speak on this?
Please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
No, if you feel uncomfortable, we don't have to vlog through it.
I don't. I just want you to be okay.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna start crying, but I did! Hey! Also, I love that I have random glue in your room.
Yeah. Side note, you literally saw me cry about... Oh yeah, we talked about it on this vlog.
Yeah, no, which honestly, we're gonna keep talking about it on this fucking vlog.
That time I thought the improv people went out to eat without me, we were laughing about it, but I actually cried about it to her off camera. I was like, oh my god, and it turns out they didn't at all. And so I hope to God they never see that vlog.
Yeah, so I had a similar thing just happen to me. So
oh good.
I hope
so it's like, will we ever learn our lesson?
No, we won't, but we're gonna keep doing it. So honestly, and you wanna know what? Is it dramatic that I keep crying about musical improv?
No, you care, dude.
I do care.
Don't like diminish it. Like it's something that you're really passionate about, you're really good at, you put so much time and effort into it. And I think it's really cool that you care. I think it'd be weird if you didn't, like, because you put so much time and effort in. It's like, you know?
Yeah. Okay, at the end of the day, that is true.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys, so I do musical improv, LOL. And Kate does regular improv, and you know what? We like those people now, so okay.
I love them.
Love them.
Obsessed with them.
And I love my musical improv peeps. So like these teams through UCB were just created for musical improv, and literally all of my close friends made it on the team except for me. And honestly, I already kind of knew that was gonna happen. That's not the gag.
It's because they paid.
Oh.
It's nepotism. You're literally better than all of them.
No, okay, Kate! Kate!
Because I saw you guys perform. She's better than all of you.
Kate!
Where's the line?
Okay, she gets one titty, two titty out. And she forgets. Hey. I'm making cuts. Okay, and that's
You're literally not.
And that's on the trauma and recovery of the fucking improv scene. What y'all fuckers don't know is there are politics in the improv community.
Yeah.
And they are running our fucking mental health into the ground.
Yeah. It's hard.
But honestly, they're really nice and I fucking love everyone.
I literally am obsessed. So I'm like in 101 and it's like funny and
that's
silly.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, exactly. It's like silly for me right now, you know? I'm not like, you put so much, you're like legit in it and you're...
Well, honestly, the decision makes sense, it just hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. And then I felt like, I'm just gonna keep this in because it's kind of funny, but I felt like my friends were keeping it from me that they got on. And in the grand scheme of things, not really. And I get their side of like feeling like, you know, protective over my feelings and feeling awkward, like, hey, this is a win for them. But then also it's like uncomfortable because I'm like literally one of the only ones that didn't get it. But you know what? Everything's okay.
Yeah, any form of rejection is always gonna hurt, especially when you care about it. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like,
yeah.
And it's like, the bottom line is, you are so new to this, and you did not grow up singing it or doing plays or anything. Like, you just started all this, but like, you care, and it's like gonna hurt, and you also like, you're getting better each day, and you put so much work into it. It's the accolades, they're gonna come. They just never come when you want them to.
And that actually is legitimately true. And you know, there are so many blessings already on the table, and I do get to do a lot of musical improv, which is like very sweet and like it is a gift, you know. Okay, not me saying that, but okay, because it is. Not me fighting, but
I think we're both so scared of looking like clowns.
So scared.
And I think that's like something we both need to work on. Like, anytime like I feel like anyone's like remotely shading me, I'm like, well, never seeing you again.
Yeah, okay,
it's like it's not. Me and you. I feel like this past year we've been knocking away at our ego and our pride and trying to smash it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a everyday it's an everyday job because it's hard, especially as like we try to be so independent, so strong, and it's like sometimes it's not like the whole thing like is not about us, you know, and it's like we're not clowns and like we're allowed to be sad and like people like sometimes they like fuck up the way they try to protect us and it makes us feel bad. And it's like, oh, what is it, a pity party for me? And it's like
that's what I felt. I felt like the sad little clown, like the weird little sad clown girl, and I was just like, no, well, okay. But I was just like, oh, like did I do something wrong, like in the friendship that where you think that you can't trust me with information? Because legitimately I am so fucking proud and ecstatic for these folks. Like I love them all so much, and like
I know you do. And
I can't wait to go see them perform. It's like in 2 weeks. I'm like, yes, hell yes. But then like I found out that, man, that's kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in, but throw it out right now and see how I feel. But one of my friends was like, oh wait, don't tell Harper yet. Like don't tell Harper. Like we need to figure out how we're gonna say it. And in the grand scheme of things, I know she's doing that to be nice. Yeah. But I took it as like a personal attack. Like, oh, so you don't want me to know? Like
yeah, and it's like from an out. Like I totally get that you feel that way, but it's also like I think there is no really like amazing way to go about this because regardless it was like it's gonna hurt when you hear the news. And I think they were just trying to do it like the easiest way possible, and the way they did it like was hurtful. But like it's like I'm not taking their side, but I know they were just trying to like ease into it.
No, because that's the thing. Like, I need to have like empathy and compassion for them too. Because like it is an awkward situation. Like, it's an amazing situation for them.
Right way to do it. It's
no,
like, unless they were like, "Oh, we got it!" You know?
Yeah.
But, like, I think they were so scared of coming across like that.
Yeah. So they went like the opposite direction. And I was just like,
"This is the last time I defend you, fucker." So. Hey.
Because you know what?
Yep.
Give it a read.
Yeah, give it a read.
I fucking dare you to read that.
I probably should, but anyways.
Have you never read this?
I read like the first 3 pages.
That's really all you need.
Yeah.
The aftermath of violence from domestic abuse to political terror.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyways, wait, how do we tell this without me seeming like an insane person? We can't. We literally can't. There's no way we can tell this.
Is there a way?
Just my improv graduation's on Saturday. She's going to that.
I love that. I feel like you have been taking your power. You have been finding and harnessing your power, your like femininity, and your voice when it comes to dating.
The way I feel exactly that. I feel like so good, and I'm at this. I feel like dating used to be like the center of my world, and I was like, oh, and now I'm like, A, it's so not, and B, it's on my terms.
Oh, yeah.
And if you like don't act right, I'm not gonna dwell.
No.
I'm gonna be like, ew.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I feel like 2 years ago, and I mean, I'm saying this because you really inspire me, but I definitely have timid characteristics. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you were like, oh, well, he wants to do this, so, okay. Yeah. And now you're like, yeah, not only are we not doing it, bend over!
Okay, now.
Crawl for me!
The way you tell me that you'll randomly be in improv and start laughing about, like, my sexual experiences is so crazy.
It's because I'm in a free state of mind.
No, I love it. No, I'll randomly laugh about things you say, but no, it is true. Like that guy I dated 2 years ago that we don't have to talk about that you did an impression of the other day in your improv class. Please do it.
No.
Okay, fine. But yeah, anything he said, I was like, okay, I guess I'll go with that. And I literally can't imagine doing that now.
I think he would be sent running to the hills.
Yeah.
To the hills, through the hills. I don't know what the expression is, but whatever. Yeah. He's gonna be running train. Okay. No. Yep. Okay. He would be running though.
Yeah.
Because you would not tolerate 1 single ounce of his bullshit.
Yeah, no. So crazy. It's about damn time. I feel like a lot of women just like automatically assume that they're subs, and I think that's great if you are one, but it's like, hey, try something else.
I dare you to strap up next time. Okay.
Stop.
Hey.
No,
No, this is actually the worst thing that's ever happened to the internet. But
what's so crazy is today I was on the phone with Trevi and we're doing the podcast today, and I was like, oh my god, let's talk about this. And I said an insane thing, and she was like, Kate, you do remember that there's like a thing called a digital footprint? And I was like, the way I forget.
But it's the way that I look a digital footprint in the face and I spit on it.
Literally,
and then I
love that.
Oh, go.
It's just like, this is just my truth, you know?
There gets to a point though where you do get desensitized. I think it was last
so
night.
Desensitized.
Girl.
Yeah.
And it's a good and bad thing.
Yeah, it's good and bad.
Well, again, like a few months ago, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna post a reel.
I know! And I'm like, ah!
And you're like,
yeah. The turning point was when we posted that Never Have I Ever, and we collabed on it, and it was like the most insane thing. It's like, your Never Have I Ever was like, he was like, while he was hooking up with you, he like had a picture of his sister like turned towards you, and mine was like him shitting himself, and I was just like, you know what? We're doing it.
Okay, honestly, the second I post something, like 99.9% of the time, it's immediately off of my
yeah, it's like throwing it away in the trash, like, all right, here.
Yeah. Like, I completely forget it. And then until someone brings it up, and I'm like, oh, that...
It, like, feels violating. I'm like, wait, why'd you watch that?
Right. I can't even, like, I'm not going to get embarrassed about that, because I'm like, yeah, I'm making it. Who's consuming it? How about that?
No, period.
But I did notice, I started like posting more story times, and to me, I'm so desensitized to these stories. I'm like, yeah, I dated a porn addict who jerked it in a porta potty on loud. Next.
Yeah,
but then
literally.
I'm like, I think of someone, I'm like, what if you were looking at my page for the first time?
No, because literally, I thirst followed a man the other day. And I was just like, oh my god, he's so cute. And then he followed me back, and I was like, wait, he's about to see all my videos.
And that does hit different.
What the fuck? Because I don't see Instagram as like a horny dating moment. I see it as like, we're just putting our shit out there.
Right.
So I'm like, do I make a separate Instagram where it's just hot pics of me? No. But
no, you put it, you want to know what? You combine it, because you taught me to do that with mine.
Right, it's so
I feel
important.
like we've taught each other, right?
Yeah,
so
no,
you're like,
for real.
You need to post yams and ass, and I go, what ass? But okay, I'll post the yams. And a couple flatties up there, but mostly yams. And then with you, I'm like, you gotta let that personality out.
Yeah, wow, we really have like, it's crazy.
And the second that I get a leash and get... Y'all don't know what Kate's into, but guess what? It's crazy.
Yes.
This isn't even according to me. This is legally according to Eventbrite. Tickets are going mad fast for our New York show.
Dude!
And honestly, we are...
I don't even know how many we sold.
I know. I really need to fucking see. But also, our LA show, we are doing so well on that. You guys, please come. I'm not even kidding. It is going to be such a fun night.
Yeah, it's gonna, like, we've been going to open mics to prepare, and, like, the people in the crowd are like, I have no idea what I just watched, but I was enthused the whole time. Right. And alarmed.
Oh!
And that's what
we want. But you want to know what? Overall, entertained.
I don't want them to be bored 1 second. The whole time I want them to be, like, and laughing, you know?
Yeah.
So.
It's going to be crazy, and hope to see you guys there. If you get into improv, make sure you get into therapy.
Yeah.
It's going to rattle your spirit, sweetheart. Ooh.
Yay. Well.
Yeah!